So one of the things I wanted to mention about the book is, do you remember what their take on postmodernism was?
I don't remember the exact details. I just remember in general it was the standard kind of dumb take about how postmodernism is stupid and they don't believe in truth and it's all connected to woke lefty craziness and shit like that.
Well, they made an assertion that they said postmodernists believe that reality is socially constructed.
Oh my god. Okay. Again, like no one defines socially constructed when they use it, which tells you that they don't know what it means, because socially constructed, it just means a concept that people agree upon. The people agree that this is what the definition of this particular concept is. That's all it means. That's why, yes, gender is socially constructed because we've agreed that a man means this and a woman means this. It doesn't mean that men don't have penises and women don't have vaginas. Something can be socially constructed but still have biological aspects. It's like how I've quoted this many times. It reminds me of how, in terms of race, the conservative economist Thomas Sowell has said race is a social construct based on biological characteristics. And if you're talking about reality, reality is socially constructed because it's what we agree that reality is. But that doesn't mean that reality itself does not exist. It's not like we invented reality with our minds or something like that. And that seems to be the impression that people, like the assertion that people like that are making about postmodernism, even though I don't think any postmodernist actually ever said that reality itself is socially constructed either.
Yeah, I think what postmodernists are saying is that the conception of things are socially constructed, but not the
Yeah,
physical aspects of something. So there
yeah,
might be a socially constructed idea about the moon, but the moon itself is not socially constructed.
yeah,
So I think what they're saying, well, at least what Heather Heying, because she is the one that read the part about postmodernism, she's implying that physical reality is social constructed, which is not, I don't believe that's what postmodernists argue. They don't say
yeah.
that
That's a straw man.
yeah, they don't say that an AK-47 is socially constructed. It's actually someone had to go and manufacture it. All right.
Yeah, but we agreed that this concept is of an AK-47 is what qualifies as an AK-47. It's socially constructed because this cup is not an AK-47. We agreed on that. We could decide that it's an AK-47, but that wouldn't make it one.
Right. Like our human categorizations are definitely social constructions.
Yeah,
Like what we categorize, and the categories have changed. Like there have been species of animals that had to be recategorized, but those social constructions doesn't mean that those two particular animals are socially constructed as well. They have a physical component. Like they are not concepts. They have a physical reality, but we
yeah,
have conceptions about what those things are and what
yeah.
categories that we place them in.
And another way that's reality is socially constructed, and how our social constructions of reality change based upon the way that we learn that we were wrong about the way physical reality is when we I think it's when we switch to the heliocentric model of the universe. I think that's the word for,
Yeah, the
because we
sun
used
centric.
to, yeah, because we used to believe that the Earth was the center of the universe, and people have even gotten executed for suggested that the sun actually is center of the universe. And then we had this socially constructed reality that the Earth is the center of the universe, and then our socially constructed reality of what qualifies as reality changes when we learned that the physical universe itself is different from our socially constructed definition of universe, in that the sun is actually at the center of, or our galaxy rather, not universe, rather
Yeah,
than
solar system.
the Earth. Yeah.
Well, even saying that the sun is the center of the galaxy, that would be also debatable. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
if heliocentrism, like when you say heliocentrism, are you talking like even heliocentrism is incorrect, is what I'm trying to say.
What do you mean?
Heliocentrism is saying that the sun is the center of the universe, which it isn't.
Oh, yeah. Is it though? I think I just misspoke there. Isn't heliocentric saying that the sun is at the center of our galaxy?
When it was when the concept occurred, when it was pushed by Copernicus and Galileo, they were saying that the sun was the center of the universe.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah, that's
yeah,
true. That is wrong also then. Yeah.
yeah, so both geo and heliocentrism are incorrect.
Okay.
Neither the sun nor the earth are the centers of the universe.
Right.
But
Yeah, that's
even
true.
then, do we even know where the center of the universe is?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Let me ask Google real quick, because I don't even know if we know that.
Where is the center of the universe?
Um,
There is no center of the
no
universe.
center. There is no center. So it's possible. It is possible that helio and geocentrism could be correct.
There is no center to the expansion of the universe. It is the same everywhere. Yeah,
So there's just no center at all.
apparently.
Hmm.
Yeah, every like headline I'm going to here in brief description of it says that there is no center of the universe.
Hmm.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, that's weird.
Cool. Yeah.
Huh. So I guess they are both incorrect then.
Yeah.
Neither are correct. Neither heliocentrism or geocentrism are correct.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that heliocentrism was wrong. I thought it was, oh yeah, the sun, but it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know
According
that
to,
either.
oh, okay. Heliocentric, having representing the sun. Well, I guess if you say it's heliocentric, if our solar system is heliocentric, you can say that. But if
Yeah.
you say the universe is heliocentric, then that would be correct. Incorrect.
Yeah.
So when it occurred, when that term was in debate, they were actually wrong.
Mhm.
So they had an ink. They were more correct than the church, probably. But even then, neither of them were right. So
Yeah.
it's pretty interesting to think about it that way.